Hey, friends of Wildland Fire, Darren Callibo here, your state fire meteorologist for South Dakota. Classic July fire weather situation unfolding across the state today, specifically south central and western South Dakota. Prefrontal conditions today, hot, dry, and windy. Cold front coming through tonight brings a wind shift. A lot stronger winds tomorrow. Breezy winds continue. Let's take a little bit of a look at what our forecast entails. Here are the ERCs, or energy release components, valid from yesterday, Sunday, July 17th. And of course, today is Monday, July 18th. Across western South Dakota, by and large, our ERCs are greater than the 70th percentile. Some areas are approaching the 80th percentile. You get up into the prairies north and just west of the Black Hills, Bear Lodge Mountains inclusive, you're getting above the 90th percentile. Things are dry out there, definitely dry on the landscape. So to continue on with our forecast here, let's look at our observed 7-day precipitation. There are areas that did receive precip over the past few days, notably on Friday and Saturday. This area right here received a decent amount of precip. This area here got a decent amount of precip. But note the holes, like we've been talking about all year. Spotty precipitation, a lot of variability. Southern Hills, dry. That Pine Ridge to Rosebud country, dry. Northwestern South Dakota, exceptionally dry, and this is the area right here where drought conditions are the worst in South Dakota. So really looking at the Cheyenne River Reservation and portions of west central South Dakota, the driest part of the state. So today, record-breaking heat across much of western South Dakota, highs ranging from 90 to maybe even up to 112 as you get towards kind of the Badlands area. Min RH of 10 to 35% and strong and gusty winds. But look at these extreme temperatures. I'm recording this video at 11:30 Mountain Time, and already in Rapid City it's 103. So definitely some hot temperatures are out there. With those hot temperatures comes very dry conditions. Here's relative humidity, anywhere from maybe 8 to 10% minimum RH across southwestern South Dakota, ranging over to 30% plus across the more humid eastern side of the state. The other thing I want you to pay attention to on here is wind and wind direction. Winds are out of the south here, but out of the west across western South Dakota. There is kind of a dry line feature right here. So that's going to progress from west to east today. So if you're across southwestern South Dakota, note that you're going to see southerly winds earlier in the day, westerly winds this afternoon. And those winds are going to be gusty at times, gusting up to 30 miles per hour, strongest over the southwestern part of the state. And do recognize red flag warnings are in place for southwestern South Dakota, southwestern South Dakota, pretty much inclusive of that area there. Critical fire weather conditions. Another issue we're going to have today, specifically this evening, is a chance for isolated dry thunderstorms. This is a simulated reflectivity image for 1900 hours Mountain Time, 2000 hours Central Time. And there is some convection that the weather models are showing developing across the area. I don't have a lot of confidence in widespread dry lightning, but we definitely could see a couple of lightning bolts this evening, which is problematic following such a hot and dry and windy day. The most problematic part of this forecast, though, is with a cold frontal passage tonight. So tonight, we're going to see southerly to southwesterly winds across much of the state. Now, this is winds at 2300 Mountain Time tonight, but you'll see this is a cold front right here. Behind cold front, we have northwesterly winds gusting from 40 to 60 miles per hour. It's going to be critical if you're on initial attack to understand that that front is going to be coming through overnight tonight and understanding where you're at relative to that front. If I fast forward a few hours, now I'm showing the wind gusts at 0300 Mountain Time, that cold front right here. So again, northwesterly winds behind it, very strong, gusting up to 60 miles per hour, kind of with southwesterly winds ahead of it. And again, it's going to progress from northwestern part of the state to central South Dakota over the course of like 4 hours tonight, but very strong winds. I'm afraid if we have some lightning strikes late this evening, we get some starts, we get a big wind push, we could see dramatic growth in any fire overnight tonight. Tomorrow, going to be a little bit cooler, but still average to even above average temperatures. Highs ranging from 78 to 90, hottest across the southern part of the state. Minimum RH 15 to 40%. Really, it's going to be in that 15 to 25% range, kind of along and south of the I-90 corridor. But the big key for tomorrow is strong northwest winds, sustained from 15 to 30 miles per hour, gusts to 45 miles per hour statewide. So here's our RH showing that wind direction out of the northwest. Driest conditions again over southern South Dakota. And our gusts up here, we're going to be looking at gusts from 40 to 50 miles per hour. I have a lot of concern if we do get fires across west central or north central South Dakota, but even southern South Dakota, gusts anywhere from 25 to 40 miles per hour through the day tomorrow. Very, very breezy, very strong winds, and that's going to be problematic. Looking forward into Wednesday, we're going to get back up into the 90s to near 100 degrees. Minimum RHs dropping into that 10 to 25% range, but we're going to maintain a northwesterly wind across the state, strongest over northwestern South Dakota. It's kind of this area here that I'm seeing the strongest winds on Wednesday. So again, kind of a long duration wind event, just a classic setup for July wildfires across South Dakota. Looking forward, here's our 7-day precipitation. I don't expect any precip at least through Saturday. This precip that you're seeing across South Dakota is really a Sunday, Monday thing. And at this time, our confidence isn't super high that we're going to see any precipitation. So light precipitation shown in the forecast, but low confidence in the overall forecast. Again, heat-related issues, problematic today, problematic throughout the week. Wednesday all the way through Sunday, daytime highs are going to range from 90 to 100 degrees. So just be aware, be alert, pay attention, watch your colleagues, and just ensure that you guys are being safe out there and keeping hydrated and keep it cool. So summary, classic fire weather setup today, tonight, and tomorrow with this frontal passage. Limited dry lightning potential this evening, could be very problematic if we do get starts, considering the cold front overnight tonight. Very strong northwest winds after that front passes this evening. Windy conditions out of the northwest persist tomorrow. Contact information is there. Have a safe day, and just be aware of where you are if you are on initial attack overnight tonight with respect to that front.